We back in the studio. It's JoJo on the radio. Kanye West here, and dude, let's go through the album. The track, of course. Let me redo that. Back in the studio, you guys. It's JoJo on the radio. Kanye West is here. Of course, you guys know the track "Love Lockdown." Some of you guys may have heard "Heartless." We're gonna stick it on in a couple of seconds. The album is 808s and Heartbreak. It's out November 25th. So you guys get that thing. Get a couple copies. Kanye, first of all, let's run through the meanings of the title of the album for starters. 808s and Heartbreaks.
Well, the 808, recording out in Hawaii and zoning out and just like, I guess it's in and out. I don't know if that's a real term and stuff. I heard people broing out or smoking out, but it's kind of like just zen out or zone out in Hawaii. And you think about the simplest things. You think about music being made with 12 notes, or you think about the birth of the 808 and how much music was made before the 808 and how the 808 has impacted, popular music, black music,
Right.
The 808 has a tone to it, and most songs that had 808s in the past years have not used the tone. It just has this brum, 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 like it stays at the same pitch. But the experiment on this album was to do an entire album where we pitch the 808 and we use it as a really powerful instrument, more so than just a form of bass. And the heartbreak is the life, the struggles, the passion, the pain that I felt that I put on top of it. So the basis of the entire album are these 808s following a melody and my life and my heartbreak on top of it.
Did the 808s, your experimentation with the 808s, does that appear in every song for the most part?
Yeah. Every song has crazy 808s on it.
And that has, to the best of your knowledge, that's never been done before, right?
I don't think it's been focused on an entire album to really base everything off of 808s and to pitch it on every single song.
And as far as the overall vibe of the album, totally different vibe in the context of the fact that, you got the kind of the voice, maybe the voice box is not the right word, auto-tuner-ish kind of singing kind of thing going on. And you said there's no bravado, no stunting, it's just describe this new vibe you got on this album, aside from the 808 and all that.
It's just the music I want to make. Real things that I'm going through, real stories. And I don't have, auto-tune on every song. And if I did, then cool.
But it's just like a cool, maybe I hate the phrase of that program seems, it's not the description I want to put out. It's a cool effect you're using. That's probably the way I should phrase it.
I just tell people, don't ever lose your childhood. If you're a little kid and you went to the studio, you say, put the auto-tune on it. Give me some distortion. Make it sound cooler. Like, I wanted it to sound cool. We've been using auto-tune since the first album just to make it sound cooler. But the records, the bottom line is the songwriting on this album is incredible. It goes through real life situations. Didn't you know I was waiting on you, waiting on a dream that'll never come true? Didn't you know I was waiting on you? My face turned to stone when I heard the news. When you decide to break the rules, 'cause I just heard some real bad news. People will act like it's brand new. I played it off and act like I already knew. Let me ask you, how long have you known, dude? You played it off and act like he's brand new. When you decide to break the rules, 'cause I just heard some real bad news. I talk about situations, things that people really are going through. Like, people are really, I played it for people and they just feel the records on a whole nother level right now.
The track you just sang, what was that?
It's called Real Bad News. I mean, I wasn't singing the exact notes because I'm not good at finding notes without a piano in front of me. I'm not like a super skilled singer in that way, but it sounds pretty good on the album.
What was that song? What was the inspiration behind that one?
Well, actually, that's one of the songs that's from a female's perspective. I talk about every element of a relationship, and some of them are really more from a female's perspective, even though I sing it first person. Like, I think females end up in that situation more than guys, where a guy just ends up with somebody new, and the girl is like, didn't you know I was waiting on you, waiting on a dream that would never come true? So that's what it's about.
What about, let's jump into Love Lockdown. What's, I mean, aside from the track just being a great sounding track and all the just the feel of it, the meaning behind it, because clearly you're extremely proud of the writing on this song and the entire album. So walk me through the meaning of Love Lockdown.
Yeah, like that one was a testament. That's 72 bars of lyrics, like on a straight pop record. It's like, where it just goes on this journey like a jazz joint or a Nina Simone record, where I have more information, I have more that I want to talk about. When I was finished playing the album the other night, I was like, I still have pain that I'm feeling that I haven't expressed fully. I need to go make more music. This is 808s and Heartbreak Chapter 1. I might need to do a Chapter 2. Like when R. Kelly had to get out all those trapped in the closets.
Right.
I feel like my emotion is trapped.
If you make like a 45-minute video, it'll be like, oh my God, Kanye, he's going off the deep end.
Yeah, it's gonna be some crazy shit like that. But yeah, on Love Lockdown, it's some powerful lines. I can't keep myself and still keep you too. I'm trying to think of some of the most the poignant lines. When it says, my favorite part is, so I gotta go, yeah, I gotta move. No more wasting time. You can't wait for life. We're just racing time. Where's the finish line? Like, when are we going to finally get to this thing that we were expecting so long, you know? So, these dreams, these promises, these facades that life has created, these societal, you know, constraints in a relationship, what you should do, what you know, what's your definition of true love? Like, what does a ring do for you? What does that piece of paper do for you? What does the prenup do for you? What is it, you know? It's a lot of different things that you think about when it comes to just the pure love. You know, the memories of that high school love that you gave up for something that you thought was greater. And now you go and look at your high school love and, like, they're all married with kids. And it's like, damn. The first line on the album might be the most poignant, where it says, my friend showed me pictures of his kids, and all I could show him was pictures of my cribs. Because, you know, people are always about, like, I got all these accolades, and I'm stunting, and I got this. And then someone can show you like family pictures on vacation and just completely annihilates any mansion or car you could show them.
Does that, if I read between the lines, do you look forward to the day where you have a kid and do all the family stuff like that, or you still, you have time for that?
It's weird. It's like having time for that, sacrificing, but then also realizing that God has me here for a reason. He's created a lot of successes for me that I wasn't responsible for. I mean, I was here to serve as the vessel. I was here, but you know, who was, no, how did it line up that I did Gold Digger just, you know, perfectly with Jamie Foxx dropping the movie at that time, and it comes out at summer, and then the MTV Awards. Like, it's so many things that happen so perfectly for me that I know that it's all in God's plan, and I feel like He's using me as a vessel to create great art for people. If people are going through something, this album is going to hit them in some way. So He needed me to be in the space that I'm in, to go through the pain that I went through in order to create this art for people.
All right, you guys, Love Lockdown, Kanye West on KISS FM. Here it is.